50 pounds, 7 days. Let's find out if this destroys my spine. They say Special Forces Rucking builds elite soldiers. I say it destroys your spine. Rook bet me I couldn't carry 50 pounds across jagged peaks for a full week. I don't argue with stupid theories. I test them on my own meat and bones. First step is the baseline. We need to know how tall I am right now. The MRI machine scans my pristine spine. Look at those healthy, perfectly spaced spinal discs. Now we strap on the monster. 50 pounds of dead iron in a canvas sack. Instantly the physics change. The weight pulls backward. My body compensates by leaning forward hard. Day one on the mountain. My trapezius muscles are already screaming under the shoulder straps. Every step is a brutal fight against gravity. The center of mass is totally hijacked. You think this is just walking? Wrong. It's a continuous, brutal isometric hold. By day two, the straps cut off blood flow to my arms. Numbness sets in. But the real damage? It happens on the downhill. Physics gets incredibly nasty here. I put force sensors in my boots. Let's measure the exact kinetic impact on descent. Every time my heel strikes solid rock, my knees absorb 3 times my body weight. It's not just fatigue. It is literal mechanical shockwaves blasting straight up the shin bones. Rook monitors the metabolic data. My heart rate is spiking like I'm sprinting uphill fast. I'm burning calories at a ridiculous rate. Rucking demands fuel like a massive raging furnace. Standard cardio is a joke compared to this. My body is eating its own glycogen. Day 4, the mud is thick. The boots weigh a ton. The pack feels heavier. My lower back is taking the brunt of the load. The spine is a shock absorber. Right now, that shock absorber is being hammered flat. I can feel the bone compression. Day 6 brings the crisis. Foot biomechanics completely collapse under the relentless physical pressure. Micro traumas in the fascia. Every step feels like walking on shattered glass and rusty nails. This is where the mind quits. My central nervous system is flashing red warning lights. My father taught me discipline in the cage. You never stop when it hurts. You stop when mechanics fail. And my mechanics are barely holding together right now. I shift the heavy load higher on my back, changing the leverage angle. Street physics. The relief is instant. Aligning the weight over the hips saves the fragile lumbar spine. Day 7, the final push to the summit. My lungs burn, but the heavy legs move. I drop the 50-pound pack. The sudden release of gravity makes me feel completely weightless. But the experiment isn't over. We need the hard medical data. Back to the science lab. Rook runs the final MRI scan. Time to see what 7 days of torture actually did. The results are brutal. My spine physically shrank. I lost a full inch of height. Look at the spinal discs. They are squeezed tight, weeping fluid from the constant load. The human body adapts, but the skeletal system pays a massive, undeniable physical tax every time. My joints are inflamed, but the muscle density in my core actually increased to compensate safely. The spine will rehydrate and recover in a few days. The lost height comes right back. But do this for years? That cartilage wears down. The structural damage becomes permanent. Cold fact, rucking makes you an absolute machine, but it grinds your biological gears to fine dust. What's the heaviest load you've ever carried? Tell me in the comments. Let's argue physics.